Yo, Adam Saxon with Guy in a Cube, and in this video, I want to follow up Patrick's 5 tips on presenting with my 5 tips on recording. So like all of this, right? Let's do this. If you're finding us for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the videos from both Patrick and myself. All right. My 5 tips on recording. Again, a non-tech video, but Patrick and I thought this would be kind of a cool follow-up to his presenting tips, especially with what everyone's having to go through. We've been doing videos now for 7 years on Guy in a Cube. 7 years. That's a long time. Tons of videos. And when the pandemic hit and everyone kind of shifted to the virtual world, so many people reached out to us asking how we do all of this from a tech perspective, right? So technical people trying to do technical presentations, and we got to do video now. So what's up with that? All right. So tip number 1 has nothing to do with any of this. It's all about the value of the content that you're presenting and what people care about. You're trying to get people's attention. You're asking them to give up time from their calendar to watch you. So you've got to present something that's meaningful, that someone's going to take away something and that they're going to care about. It has nothing to do about all the equipment, all the shiny things. I love gear. Trust me, I love gear, but it's about the content. You got to have and bring the value. And this is true also with what Patrick was talking about. If you're presenting in person, it's the same thing. Bring the value. Also going to reference a video from 2015 from Casey Neistat. I love this video. He talks about gear for filmmaking and videos, and you know, it's kind of the same topic, right? It's about the value, and the cameras, it doesn't matter. Watch that video. It's a great one. Think about the value. Think about what you're bringing to your audience. All right, tip number 2. Audio. From a technical perspective, audio is probably more important than anything else. If you have bad audio, people are going to abandon your video. Speaking of audio, there's a plane going overhead, and I don't know if this microphone's going to pick it up. I had to drill this into Patrick. In fact, Patrick, what do you think?
Audio, audio, audio.
And to give you a comparison, I'm going to do a soundbite here, and then I'm going to do a soundbite on my other device, and you see what the difference is. Yo, Adam Saxon with Guy in a Cube, and then this one. Yo, Adam Saxon with Guy in a Cube. It's a big difference. This is a $100 microphone. It's not even like Patrick's fancy NTG4 Plus, which is like a $500 microphone, although I do have one of those in my closet. But you know, it doesn't have to be crazy expensive. Even get a lavalier mic, just something that's not like an open mic that's just going to pick up everything and suck. All right, tip number 3, the camera. I already kind of alluded to this with Casey Neistat's video, but your camera is secondary to audio. Yes, if you're gonna do video and you're gonna be, you know, talking head like what Patrick and I doing, you want it to look nice, right? Everybody wants it to look nice, but that doesn't matter necessarily. I've seen videos where the actual video quality was horrible, but the value is there and the audio was pretty good as well, and it did really well. And yes, I know I've got a really big expensive camera that you're looking at here, but in a pinch, use your cell phone. It's a good camera. This is an iPhone 11. The camera on this is really, really good. So take advantage of it. As another example of video quality too, I did a video with Tessa Her about composite models. And you can see when we're side by side, the quality difference of the actual video feed from her webcam and my Canon C200. And you know, it's very apparent, but the value is still there. So it didn't necessarily matter. All right, tip number 4, lighting. When you're doing video like this, you want to make sure your lighting is good, because if you don't have any lighting like this, it doesn't look really great. In fact, if you're actually using like a point and shoot camera, or you're not even dialing in like manual settings, it can look grainy, it can look really bad. Lighting can always help. So here's some lighting with what's referred to as a key light. And this at least gives you light on your face to light that up. That helps the camera pick up more. Then think about your background as well and the lighting that you have to give accents on what you're doing. I know one thing we were talking about with Patrick and his setup is he just had the bookshelf and it was white, and he had the big light there for his key light, and it lit everything up. And he's like, all right, that looks much better. And I'm like, it's kind of boring though. So that's when we added the accent lights behind with the blue and the red, and makes it pop. When I do stuff, I try and control the lighting as much as possible. Tip number 5, take time to edit. This is the longest process. I've seen so many comments from people about having to edit video for virtual conferences and user groups, things of that nature, and people have been frustrated with it. And if you're not familiar with the tools, it's a learning curve. You're learning something outside of what you've never had to learn before, right? So if your focus is Power BI or SQL Server or, whatever product you're working on, now you have to edit stuff and you have to learn those tools. It's like a whole second job. And trust me, I went through that when we first started Guy in a Cube, and it took time. The big thing there is be patient. The more you do it, the easier it's going to get. You're going to have templates that you can apply to make it faster. The biggest thing I see from people when they produce an item is they leave gaps in there, and it's like, oh, there's pauses or the ums and all of that. If you're actually editing a recorded video, you can tighten that up and make it so much better and just make it more crisp. From a Guy in a Cube perspective, I'm also hugely grateful for the editor team that we've got here. We love what they do. The quality on these videos has been elevated, and Patrick even told me I can't edit his videos anymore because of that. So I'm going to give you a bonus 6 tip here. And the big thing here is it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, be patient. It doesn't have to look amazing, like, Avengers Endgame quality. It takes time. We've been doing this 7 years, over 700 videos that we've done. Each one, we work on one thing, improve it for a couple weeks, then we work on something else, improve that for a couple weeks, and after a while, it just gets better. All right, what other tips do you have for recording? What are the struggles you've gone through, and how did you fix it? Let me know down in the comments below. Would love to hear it, or if you have other questions about how we do stuff here on Guy in a Cube, that is awesome too. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, smash it if you so desire. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. And as always, from both Patrick and myself, thank you so much for watching. Keep being awesome, and we'll see you in the next video.